I'm here on behalf of other members of the committee. And we are here to make clarification on some issues concerning road safety men bearing arms, firearm. As a matter of fact, I want to start by debunking some insinuation or some statements made by across the newspaper and social media. We were with the Road Safety Commission for Budget Defense, and in that meeting, it was clearly stated that as responsive and very responsible representatives, we owe it a duty to protect lives and properties on our roads. And the Corps Marshal made some reports concerning the harassment, molestations, killing of his corps officers. And we responded as a committee that is very responsive and sensitive to the plight of Nigerians. We made it clear that as a matter of fact, and we owe it a duty to ensure safety on our roads. Because the road safety people, they are Nigerians. The road users, they are Nigerians. And what else do we have to do as representatives? Our responsibility is to ensure that both sides, it is an issue of two sides to a coin, whereby the officers, the personnel of road safety must be protected. And we made it clear in that meeting that safety on our roads, it is a collective responsibility, including all of you here seated. And we made reference to an existing law, the Act establishing Road Safety Commission, Establishment Act of 2007. And there was Section 19, made it very clear that those on essential duties or those exposed to risk should be protected by way of giving arms to them where possible. But as a group of people saddled with day-to-day review of law governing the activities of road safety, we said a committee should be set up. One, we are not saying road safety should carry arms or should not carry arms. But what we are saying is, if you have a law, if a law is offensive, if you don't like a law, what should be done is to call for amendment. Once you have that amendment, there will be public hearing. From that public hearing, the people will be able to make their contributions where necessary. And we, considering the economic implication, considering the economic situation of this country now, we said as a committee, we need to form a kind of body that will liaise with Road Safety Commission, SDF, the supervisory body, so that we can come together, brainstorm, and see what can be done to see that unnecessarily we don't lose our men to hoodlums. We have instances, if you permit me, I will read some of them. In the year 2007, we had about 162 cases where men of road safety were attacked, kidnapped, sometimes killed. Recently, on 13th of September, some personnel of road safety were kidnapped in Birin-Kebbi. And as a matter of fact, as a committee, we took it upon ourselves to liaise with all the necessary security apparatus. So now, we've been initially we showed a lot of constraint not to respond. But the way the whole thing is going, we strongly believe as direct representative for people, we owe Nigerians our own explanation that, yes, there is a law, Road Safety Establishment Act of 2007, that says where men of road safety are exposed to risk, something should be done by way of giving them out. But even now, can anybody suggest now that, we should buy guns when we don't even have money to fund the projects we make on daily basis, on yearly basis, budgets, we made budgets, but at the end of the day, half of this budget we cannot fund the projects. Is it the right time? But we now said, let us sit down and see what can be done to protect our people. Road safety people, they are Nigerians. The road users, they are Nigerians. Our concern is safety on the roads and protection of lives and property. And there was never, anywhere in that meeting why we advocated or stated that compulsorily road safety officials should carry arms. But we made it clear that that law should be looked into. Laws are made to be obeyed. Laws are made for human beings. Laws are made to be amended. Laws are made to be discarded. So where necessary, we have to sit down, including yourself, who want to wait for your input, because it is an important issue. Yes, I have so many of my family traveling on the road, just like all of us. And these road safety people, they have their own family, they have their dependents. So members of the press, we have come to say there was never in that meeting where we said road safety personnel should be carrying guns. But we made it clear that the law should be looked into. And it is an act of parliament. It is not act of road safety committee. We have this act with us. It is not just a law. It is a law signed by the president, 2007. But that does not mean we cannot look into it. Where necessary, make amendments. Thank you. We made it very clear that as a committee, we need to liaise with, secretary to the of the federation. Then the corps marshal and our own committee will sit down and look for a way to ensure protection of lives and properties on our roads. There was never a time we made it. There was never a time we made it as a matter of priority to say we will liaise with president. Parliament does not work that way. The committee, if you have any issue, if you want to raise a new issue concerning existing law, the best way to go, either you are asking for implementation, amendment, or total elimination of that particular law, you go through the parliament, you go to the parliamentary, plenary, for you to make your suggestion. But how can somebody, now parliament is not a marketplace where anybody can take decision. You have to go through everybody. We are just representing the view of other people. So that cannot be correct.
I think one more question on that will be the second one.
Yes, you are right. Somebody cited an example about 2 weeks ago. Within a market, over 50 or 30 people were killed. And the guy the honorable raised the issue. Then the corps marshal, in responding, he said that we are trying to liaise, that is his own commission, with local government chairmen across the country to see what can be done to forestall that kind of situation again. So it's not a matter of saying he's just maybe begging local government chairman. He was saying that we should collaborate so that such occurrence will not repeat itself again. When I was addressing you, and I said, we are trying to put in place a committee that will look at this issue. And I made it clear too that if you have a law, if you have a particular section that is very offensive or you don't like, what should be done is make amendments where necessary. Where necessary. In the process of making amendments, you call for public hearing. Nigerians will come, bear their minds, say what they like about it, what they don't like about it. We are not, if we are asking them to go and implement it, we wouldn't have called for a meeting, a kind of a committee that will look into this issue. There is no point setting up a committee. Once we made up our mind to say, okay, well, it's not safe to go and carry on. Why are we forming a committee to do what? Don't pass. Our position is this: as a committee, saddled with the responsibility of reviewing the laws that governs the activities of road safety, we've set up a committee. At the appropriate time, we will brief you. That's all. Thank you. Thank you.